Okay, I'm waiting for you to smile. Just smile. That's what we're supposed to do, right? So we get a good picture. Let's just smile. Come on, Lisa. Let's just smile. Show your smile.
Nope, that's you.
I
This
don't
is
think
on you. This is on you. You were like, I hate the pictures that show up on YouTube
I totally
that you
do.
post. And I'm like, I don't know. Then what do you want to do? And you're like, we'll just smile for a few seconds and then we'll go in. And I'm like, sure. And then what does John do? He says you'll look
Crazy, right? Because I'm practicing my smiles. So I'm told I got to have a smile. I don't need a smile. Do I need a smile? What's with the smile?
Yeah,
Because you still don't pick good pictures. No, you don't.
I just pick what's one of the 3 that show up. I pick the best one.
Well, then we have a problem, Houston, because we are not very photogenic. Right?
No, we are not. And I have always said that about myself. So,
but yet it's funny because I feel that we smile and we laugh all the time.
We do. We do.
But once we're being forced, like we and smile,
we
can't.
We look like a piece of shit, Lisa.
We can't pull it off, Samantha. We can't pull off because it feels fake.
It does.
And if it's a fake smile, that should be a commandment number 11. Thou shalt not fake smile. Well, we dial up the Lord and ask him to add that one.
Why not? Let's just throw it in there with thou shalt not fake an orgasm. Like, let's just throw it in there.
Thou shalt. Are you sure thou shalt not fake that? I feel thou shalt not, but thou should if you need to.
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha. Remember this song? Samantha, Bobantha, Banana, Fanta, Bofantha, Fine, Momantha, Samantha.
I think that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
With that? Why is it a bad idea?
It's a bad idea.
But it was a popular song like back in the 50s.
But I'm not 5 anymore.
Was it for 5-year-olds or was it for adults? I don't know.
No, it was never for adults.
No, okay, but put you at a wedding dance and you're going to be bird dancing it.
Not that.
Bird
dance is totally different.
It's not. It's just as ridiculous.
No, it's not.
You would. I've never been to a wedding with you. Would you do it?
Nope. I hate the bird dance. No.
Okay, let's delve into this. Are you just like a sit and listen kind of wedding dance girl?
No, I like to dance, but I'm never dancing to that.
You're not going to get. Yes, you would.
No, I'm not.
Would I?
Depends how much you've had to drink.
Possible. There's a distinct possibility that I may bird dance.
It is a higher likelihood of you doing it than me doing it.
Right. Now, I might not join the dance floor, but I'll be doing it someplace.
Someplace.
Right? Because I like to stay close to my table.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Where I feel safest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm trying to practice my fast walks. I'm trying to work my heart a little bit harder, right? So I'm trying to walk faster. And I'll tell you, I am walking faster. I'm not just trying, I'm actually succeeding. I'm doing really, really good. And I can feel it because I can tell because it's taking everything I have to not trip over my toes. That's how you know you're fast walking, right? When you're trying to keep your balance at the same time, right? Because I'm kind of clumsy too, right?
Yep, you are.
Right? And, every now and then you do that big weird step that one too many steps. So I know, the proof is in the pudding. I am fast walking. But I'm only fast walking until there's other walkers and they walk right on by. and I start off all positive and all like, woo, look at me fast walking down the hallway at work until they pass me. And I'm like, oh, who's the loser? I can't even fast walk. But I feel like I'm fast walking.
Oh my God.
What do you do? What's a girl supposed to do? She's trying to fast walk.
I don't know.
And why are it's like everybody other than me, Samantha. It's like a flock of gazelles just fluttering and running through the hall. Like their steps are crazy. Right? I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to be a gazelle like them, or
I'm just trying
what
to
are you
keep
trying to
up.
do?
So I'm trying to walk fast and keep up.
But maybe you should just try and be the fastest walker you can be and stop comparing yourself to others.
How fast do you think that? Okay. So you and I are in the mall, and I'm going to be the fastest walker I can be. Are we still walking side by side? No. Right?
You know I walk faster than you. I always have. Even when I had a bum ankle, I was slightly fast. Actually, when I had a bum ankle, we walked the same pace.
Like the same pace.
Now that my ankle is, back to walking mode,
right?
I probably would be a couple of lengths ahead of you.
Yeah. So, right? How come
the last time we shopped together, you told me to remember who I was walking?
Always. That's the first thing I do when we walk into a shopping mall. I'm like, remember who you're shopping with, who you're walking with, and who you're shopping with.
Yeah.
Right? But how come you can walk fast and I can't?
I don't know, because I don't really have longer legs than you.
I don't know. It makes no sense.
I don't know, Lisa. I just walk fast generally. You have always been a bit of a stroller.
I like to saunter my way through life.
You're more of a sauntery kind of gal.
Right? Like one hand in my pocket. The other hand is giving a high five. Right?
Pretty much.
Kind of like the King of Kensington. Remember that show? When she walks down the street. I'm just very, very just like in my own little world. Walking.
Hey,
hi. Hey, how you doing? Right?
If you walk too fast, you're gonna miss too much.
I'm gonna miss a lot. Maybe that's part of it. It's part of my FOMO, right? I'm fear of missing out.
You do. So you walk slow enough.
I stay behind.
Everybody. Yeah.
Right. And even if I don't know them, I'm still happy eyes. Happy eyes. Just happy eyes.
You know what you should do? You should do like that turtle that I was talking about last week and get a skateboard, put your belly on it and just skate.
Hi. And here's the problem, right? I could, number one, if I could get down to put my belly on it, that would be a feat in itself. But number two, if I could get back up, right? This turtle would capsize, be on her back,
turtled. You'd be turtled. Yep,
I'd be totally turtled. They would have to get the fucking crane out.
They probably would.
Right?
That would not be good.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying, but I want to one day just like walk at the same pace as everybody.
Okay.
Because it excludes me from activity.
It does not.
I feel it does, because I have to ask somebody to walk slow with me.
And that person will walk slow with you.
I know they will, but then it's like, okay, right? Like take Lisa's hand at the end.
Stay with Lisa and you guys will bring up the rear.
Right? Bring up the rear. Where's Lisa? At the rear. Right? Kicking stones along the way and a little foot hockey with the rocks.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
Oh, look, it's a flower.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh my gosh.
We got some follow-up from last week to deal with.
Oh,
we need to unpack this.
Yeah.
You came on last week. Oh, Miss Fancy Pants. Miss woohoo. Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm so good. I did an app that said I was young and I was pretty and I was beautiful. Right?
Beautiful.
You were beautiful and pretty and 44, I believe.
Yes, but I redid it.
Well, you never saw bullshit.
I did. I redid it.
Did you take the picture?
I didn't take a picture.
You didn't take the screenshot. What did the next one say?
28.
Oh, well, that's fine. You could be 28. Mine said 21. And I took a picture to prove it.
Really?
I sent you the picture that said.
Did you look like a young boy in your picture?
I might have. It was Saturday.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
And this is what you do, right? All of a sudden, you get jabby and mean because I'm calling you on the carpet. Right? 21.
Jabby and mean.
Right? You get jabby and mean. Right? You get jabby and mean. It's a Samantha trait, true and true.
I'm not getting you get sarcastic and rude.
Well, maybe, but you get jabby and mean.
Yeah. Huh?
Uh-huh.
How's your nice
Well,
green shirt?
listen, it's my lake shirt. It says lake life on the top because it's going to be nice one day and we're going to go to the lake.
When?
Well, you told me to stay positive. Don't you bring that. Don't you bring that. Don't you dare bring that. Right?
All right.
Don't you dare.
All right.
Don't
Young
you
boy, young man.
Well, right, it's because I have short hair. It doesn't know. But that doesn't explain my face. I have no wrinkles.
That yeah.
I don't
Okay.
have your 11s. That's why you wear your bangs so long, to cover your 11s.
I no, I don't.
I think you have 111. I think you had 11. Now you have 111.
There you go. Now
Right?
that's super kind, hey?
Remember when I had cheekbones?
Sling that arrow.
Remember when I had cheekbones? And
You
you
have
said
never had cheekbones.
"Yeah, they're not my best
Did you get
cheekbones
puffier
today."
from
No, I
last
don't
week?
know. They're no. I feel that the cameras. Dear friends of the podcast, how many out there? This is a poll I want to know. How many other best friends do you have out there that are assholes like mine is? I didn't get puffier. I think the
Oh,
camera's closer.
is it okay?
Here, my
Is that
laptop
why?
is a little bit
Okay.
closer here, right?
Oh,
That's why
sorry.
I could see your 111s better than your 11s
All right.
because it was closer,
Uh-huh.
right? I hope you feel
All
good
right,
about
Lisa.
yourself.
I do actually.
Good, good. Because for all my sarcasm, you throw a lot of jabbies. You
Touche.
touche, right? Right? You want to go? We'll go.
Let's go.
We will. You want to tango? We can tango. Two can tango. You know what I always say? You mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horns.
All right, Lisa.
Right? Just saying, right?
Mhm.
Just saying.
All right.
Right?
Calm
Call
down.
me call me out on my shit.
Oh, somebody called out Justin Timberlake on his shit.
Hi.
He got arrested for a DUI, and apparently he was none too happy about it.
He said he only had one martini, but yet in his mugshot, his eyes looked quite bloodshot.
He did. I think he got arrested because he refused to blow a breathalyzer.
Right. And I guess this would be my question. If you just had one drink, which is legal,
Uh-huh.
why would you be afraid to blow?
I
Why would you be afraid to blow?
I was reading TikTok, and apparently some new information has come out was that the cop didn't even know who he was. He was too young to know who Justin Timberlake was.
And he's probably not expecting to arrest Justin Timberlake.
No. And apparently in the conversation, Justin Timberlake under his breath says, "Well, this is going to hurt the tour." And the guy goes, "What tour?" "The world tour." And I'm like, "Oh, that hurts. Hey, that had to hurt." You don't know who I am, and you don't know that I'm on a world tour.
But then the cop is like, "I'm now going to arrest you because I think you're a jerk."
Yeah.
Right.
And this is in the Hamptons, right?
Yeah. So really, I think you can walk everywhere.
I don't know. It's
right?
not.
Or I think people drive you places like in fancy little white golf carts and
Golf
shit
carts.
like that.
I don't know. Like, what could potentially happen to him other than maybe a license suspension, or I don't know
the bad press will be worse than anything, right?
Right.
Remember when he almost kind of cheated on his wife?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, I get it. People make that mistake, but it's really stupid.
It is dumb.
Like you shouldn't probably should add that to the commandments. Thou shalt not deny taking the breathalyzer. Because I think that you put the cops, I would think you put the cops back up when you defy taking the breathalyzer.
Right? Because then that probably led to, and now you're going to jail.
Right. Because I think that's what happens. You have to be arrested then. So if you had Mr. Timberlake, if you have had just one martini at supper, which is perfectly legal, let's just take the breathalyzer and send you on your way because apparently you're in a world tour. that I don't know about.
And I don't know who you are.
And I don't
so
know who
I
you
don't
are.
really care.
So it doesn't matter to me. And then at some point, the cop will sell his story to TMZ.
Right. And he's going to make some cash.
Sure, go for it. I don't know.
Well,
Don't drink and drive. That's the moral of the story. Don't
it is
drink and
the
drive.
moral of the story.
Right? Celebrity or not celebrity.
Uh-huh.
Nothing good comes from that. Right?
I think the moral of the story is you're not popular anymore if young people don't know who you are.
Right, right? Like, I bet you if he was still in sync, he might be because that's all a big resurgence, all the boy
Well,
bands.
yes, the boy bands are coming back.
I don't know. I feel, dear Justin, get over yourself.
Dear Justin, get a grip.
Dear Justin, get a lawyer.
He did, and that's why he's out.
Yeah. And now your wife is going to be pissed.
Oh, you know.
Right? Because now all this press is just going to be floating around. Nobody needs that.
Nobody needs
Right?
that.
Nobody needs that shit.
No.
I don't know. But so much for being a role model.
It's a tough life. It's a tough life.
Tough life, right? Hanging at the Hamptons. Oops.
Nobody likes your new
Much and I
record.
drove.
Yeah. Nobody likes your new record.
Nobody
Everybody
cares
thinks
about
you're
your
has
concert.
been.
Your concert's not selling out.
No, you're not Taylor Swift.
You are not Taylor Swift, right?
Nor are you Beyonce.
And you and this ain't Texas. Woo. Right? You're not, because he's not singing fun songs.
I don't know.
Right? Like, he was doing good. Remember when he did like Bringing Sexy Back? Like, that was like, yeah. Right? Or Rock Your Body. Like, those were fun songs. I'm aging myself. I'm okay with that. However,
yeah, that's his
right?
early. Is that early? Not early
No,
2000s.
probably
Early
yeah.
2000s. Yeah.
Right. When he was relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Kind of why.
JC.
It's kind of why JLo canceled her tour as well.
Right? People our age aren't going to see concerts now.
No, that, and you know what? She hasn't done anything fun for a while.
No. Mm-mm.
And people need fun. They don't need serious.
I don't want a serious concert.
Yeah. And at first, apparently the tour was only going to be about her new album.
Okay.
And they thought that's why the ticket sales weren't really great.
Yeah.
So then they said, no, it'll be like all of her some of her new materials and her old stuff as well.
Yeah.
Ticket sales didn't improve.
Huh. Interesting. It's like when we go like to a concert from like the 80s, right? Like, if we say we won tickets to go see Duran Duran, I don't want to hear one single thing that I have not heard in the 80s or the early 90s. Nothing. Anything from 2000 on, keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
That's not why I came here. I came here to hear Hungry Like the Wolf and Rio.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that's
Girls on Film.
Right. The oldest song I want to maybe hear is like View to a Kill. Maybe.
Oh, View to a Kill.
And I don't like it, so I'm not going to be happy about it. But I get it still fits in that time period, right? Right?
Oh, dear God. We're so picky.
Totally.
Okay, but you know what I'm not picky about?
What?
Violence in my movies.
You're like, something weird has happened to you.
Something has snapped.
Which worries me. Because I feel if anybody lives in the world of complete and utter possibility of impulsion, it's you.
I just am gravitating towards things that are violent. Like, there's some violence in there. Like, I just watched a Guy Ritchie series called The Gentleman on Netflix. And I was like, I don't know. And then I watched the first one and I'm like, I'm in. Because there was guns and people got blown up. And there was like stuff happening.
Coming from the woman who 15 years ago couldn't watch Sopranos on a Sunday because it would give her nightmares and make her not sleep.
Right?
And that's a direct quote, friends of the podcast.
Yeah, but
quote.
I've always loved action movies. And now I really am enjoying like things that have a lot of guns in them. Yeah. And I'm just like, and then I watched a movie with,
you're so close to crossing over.
Yeah. There's like, it's called The Beekeeper, and that was in itself pretty violent. And I've always enjoyed
weird.
The Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Yeah, but that's old.
I know, but I love that shit.
Because
and I watched it again from start to finish.
And here's what's funny, right? Is because you'll call me every name because I like Jeffrey Dahmer. And yet
you like the true stuff. I like the fictional stuff. I'm totally okay with it.
Right, because you think it's make believe, but it's really not. That shit still happens,
I know.
right? People's
I
heads
know.
still get cut off by a samurai guy.
I know. I know. I just,
Right?
for some reason, I'm really into it, and I know
Can you
this
just try
is
Dahmer?
weird. No,
Can-
I don't want to watch that.
But I think you'd find it psychologically thrilling.
No, I don't
I
need to be psychologically thrilled.
I think you do.
No, I don't.
I think you do. Right?
I just want the like. It makes no sense, but let's throw a gun into it. Kind of
Like you like the bloodshed?
logic.
You like the bloodshed?
I guess apparently I'm okay with it.
I don't love bloodshed. I shouldn't say I don't want the gore because what I want is I want the bullshit behind their crazy ass minds. That's what I want.
Oh, okay.
I want to peek into that.
No, I don't care.
Right? Like I like Dahmer, but it doesn't mean not because he was a cannibal. Right? You like
And
violence because you like guns.
and every time you talk about
You
a
have to
serial
defend it.
killer, you always have to go, it's not because.
Like I like John Wayne Gacy, not because he raped and pillaged little boys and did horrible things to them.
No.
Right? I
What
just
about
think his mind was crazy.
who was the guy? Oh my God. Who was the guy that had a wife, but then he still kidnapped and murdered women? Oh, what was his name?
So are you talking about the BTK?
Maybe?
Or are you talking about Ted
Is that-
Bundy, but he wasn't married? So the BTK, he was like bind, tie, and kill. And he was like I don't know, like an animal patrol officer in his town.
Nope.
No. They're
No.
all married. They're all married. They're
Maybe
all
it was
crazy.
Ted Bundy.
Not married though, but just crazy.
Hmm.
But kind of hot for the 70s.
Maybe that was it.
Right? He was a lawyer.
He could always get his victims because he seemed unassuming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be him.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, not unassuming.
No.
Not unassuming, right? We know that. We know that first.
Creepy dude. Just a
Creepy
creepy dude.
Creepy
See,
dude,
and
right?
this is why.
Who now has a part-time job serving food.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer's doppelganger,
Oh, that's right.
right? A young Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's true.
I'm
Okay,
just
but that's
saying.
mean because he's a very nice gentleman.
Yes, he's really nice. And if he cut his shaggy hair and changed his gold rimmed glasses, he would look like him and not like Dahmer.
And not like Dahmer.
So whatever. To each is their own. However, right? You
This
think
is
because I
true.
look 21, I look like a little boy. Right?
To each their own.
It's ugly. That's ugly jealousy right there, Samantha. That's on me, right? It's okay. I'm sorry I don't have 11s. Right? That's all I
Shut
can do.
up.
Yeah, but listen to this, okay? So you know how we have Polly the Petunia?
Uh-huh.
Here's an update on Polly the Petunia, right? So the weather's been crazy, rainy and windy.
Uh-huh.
So we've been watching her, right? We've been shielding her, loving her, taking care of her. And then all of a sudden, parts of her started to die.
Oh.
Parts of Polly started to die. And it's like, oh my God, we've kind of killed our plant.
You have
But
because
yet-
you needed to take it inside.
Whoa. No, listen to this. So here we are, just everyday folk, thinking we've killed parts of our plant, even though we've been paying attention to her. Mike's sister, Heather, stops by the other night. She says she's not dead. You have to take those little bits off. She wants to bloom again.
Oh my God.
Where those dead pieces are going to be new pieces of Polly the Petunia.
Okay.
Who knew? Who knew? We were stunting her growth because we weren't pulling those pieces off.
You're bad parents.
And there's one whole new petunia color.
Oh.
We did that. We did that. We did that, Samantha.
You're taking credit for a new color?
Yeah, it's white. It's beautiful. White with like hot pink around the outside. It's pretty. It's going to be pretty.
Pretty petunia.
It's going to be really pretty petunia. That guy is. Right. I'm so proud of it. He's little though. He's small.
Yeah, you had nothing to do with that, hey?
I had everything to do with that. I loved it. I cherished it. I started to water it again.
You plucked it.
I plucked it. There's only a few more things you can do with it to show that you love it, and that's weird and creepy,
Yes, it is.
right?
So
So
don't do that.
I'm just doing as much as I can technically do,
Okay, well, good on you.
right?
Mhm.
New color. I'll take a picture. I'll show you the new color.
Please do share.
I will for sure.
We care so much about the plant.
Right? Polly the petunia.
Oh my God. Oh, yes, I care so much about a plant.
I know, right? But now I'm into it. Now I'm back. I'm back and excited. Like regenerated.
Well, in the planting world that you're in, have
Uh-huh.
you come across any snails at all?
No
No?
snails. Ew,
No
no.
snails? Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying
Like
if
I
you
don't
do
even
come
like snails.
okay, but if you do come across snails, you might want to put it on your face
No,
because
no,
apparently they're good for
no.
facials.
I don't need a facial. Apparently I'm 21. So my face is saying it's good.
So I came across a post that almost made me throw up. Because first of
Ew.
all, I'm like, what is on that person's face? Because I couldn't figure it out. And then
And
I read it.
they just let a snail slime on its face.
It was a gigantic
Oh,
snail, and apparently snail facials are all the rage. And the slime they ooze or whatever is in them apparently gives you a great facial and gives you young skin.
so you know what I hear out of that? This is what I hear. I hear that a snail goes on your face, loves it. The snail loves your face, gets off on it, and leaves that shit all over your face. Guess what? Shit like that don't go on your face.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a
Ever.
lot. You couldn't even see this person's eyes anymore or mouth. They were everywhere. And I'm like,
like that many snails?
yeah, that many snails.
No.
Yeah. Legit.
Soap and water.
And Jergens lotion.
Jergens hand lotion. Why am I not in a commercial?
I have no idea.
Soap and water and Jergens hand lotion. And Jergens hand lotion for the win. Every day, just a little bit. And let it and rub it in. And then do your arms and your hands and your legs. Because it's body lotion.
Yes.
Good for your body.
Not your face.
Part of my body. It does not say face exempt. That's disgusting. I'm never going to do that. Sometimes after it rains, I can smell worms, and that's gross.
Oh, well. Stick a worm on your face and see what happens.
I bet you'd be the same type of nastiness. I've never even picked up a worm. I'm never touching a worm.
Oh, God.
That's disgusting. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. I have a revelation.
Yes.
It's big news because I love this food so much. You know, I love bananas.
Yes, you do.
Like I love bananas. Every day for breakfast, I have bananas. Sometimes I'll have a banana in the afternoon. I love bananas that much, right? The other morning, I'm sitting eating my banana, and all of a sudden it hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh, Samantha, I think the bananas are going to have to be pushed into the fall winter category. Didn't feel right. Didn't feel good eating them anymore. Didn't feel right eating them in this in what's supposed to be the summer.
It's a fruit. Aren't fruits okay at any time of the year?
You would need a Christmas orange right now. You would eat that at Christmas if you could find it.
I hate when sometimes you have a point.
Right?
You don't see Christmas oranges until Christmas.
Right. You don't see Christmas oranges until Christmas.
That's really annoying of you.
So that's what I feel with bananas. Now I just feel, it feels like it's, you know why? Because it feels heavy. It feels like a heavy fruit.
Bananas are like an all the time fruit. They're always around.
Something's happened and it's become heavy. And heavy fruit gets pushed away.
So is that how you feel about apples?
Yeah, I wouldn't do an apple right now either. Seems heavy.
An apple.
Yeah. I would need apples now. It's not apple season. That's in the fall. You go picking apples. That's like fall, right? That's total fall.
So grapes are
all the time.
How do they get to be all the time?
Just lucky that way, how it worked out.
I get that, grapes for you come in all shapes and sizes and drinks.
Yeah.
But
I do not discriminate on my grapes.
No, you don't. But Bananas. I'm gonna fight for bananas to be here year round.
I can't say that. I can't say I would have fought too, but now I think I'm pushing them back to fall.
That's weird.
It feels weird. I don't feel good about it. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay.
Right? I'm working it through. I don't feel good about it at all.
I feel like the friends of the podcast are going to be a little bit like, Lisa, are you sure about that?
I mean, I got nothing. Yeah, that's just how I felt the other day. I texted you and told you.
I know, but I didn't believe you.
It's true. It's true. The true test will be if I buy new bananas for Saturday. I might just start buying one banana because everybody says you can rip your bananas apart. You say it. Andrea says it.
Yes,
everybody says it.
I only choose the bananas that I want.
So I might just buy 2 for banana bread. Because I feel that's still all the time because that's a loaf.
Loaves are heavy.
It's meant to be, though. It's meant to be.
What does that
meant
mean?
To be heavy. That's just what it means.
But I thought you only like to eat light things in summer.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm kicking bananas to the curb. That's where they're going. A loaf is an exception. It's like a cake. It's cake. So loaf is like cake and pie.
Is it?
All the time.
Is it?
Totally.
But is it?
But it is. Why is it not?
Because a loaf is a loaf and a cake is a cake.
And a pie is a pie. They all fall under a dessert. They are not bound by any time frame or any season.
A loaf feels more...
Except for strawberry rhubarb, I feel is more just summer.
No.
I don't feel that that's like...
You have so many
February
category things.
I don't feel that I'm eating anything with rhubarb in it. Rhubarb's summer fruit only.
But I feel like a loaf is something you only eat with like coffee or tea or... Okay, it's not like an actual dessert that you sit down
morning. It's
after
your morning
supper.
Dessert. It's like a donut. It's your morning dessert.
Oh God. Right? Now you're just creating stuff.
Now I'm just making stuff up because you won't let me push bananas away.
Whatever. Okay, fine. Bananas are fall food for you, not for the rest of the world.
That's fine. But for me.
All right. Let's move along, shall we?
See you in the fall. We're driving the other day. We pull up into some parking lot in town. I don't remember what we were there for. But I see it's a new business. It's a new pizza place.
Oh.
Can always use a new pizza place.
For sure.
But I'm shaking my head because it's this divey looking thing. And I'm saying the name because I have to say the name because that's the whole point of the story. I shake my head at what they called this pizza joint. It's called Jackie's. And that's the male, Jackys, Jackie's. Exotic pizza. Want to tell me what exotic pizza might be? I looked at Jackie's menu. I didn't see anything exotic. I just saw pizza.
It's nothing exotic.
No. So Jackie's just I shake my head at the fact that Jackie's throwing exotic in there because either A, they have no creativity, or B, he's a genius and thinks people will order from there because of the name and they're going to think that there's something special to the pizza. It's just pizza.
Isn't there something special to the pizza?
Well, maybe they put like special stuff. I don't know. Special sauce on the pizza. I don't know.
Maybe it's
exotic pizza.
Is it delivered by special people?
Maybe special people bring you the pizza. Maybe the seasonings is like aphrodisiac spices. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Why do you have a name like that for a pizza place? Like what makes somebody come up with that name?
I don't know.
Shake my head at that decision.
If you're going to put exotic in there, your pieces should be
served exotic with a side of dildos or something crazy like that, right? I don't know. Right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Right? Like partnership with the Love Shack or something.
And maybe it's really good pizza.
It could be, but I had the best pizza last. You're at work talking with all your colleagues. Oh, I had the best pizza last night. Oh, where'd you get it from? Jackie's exotic pizza. Right?
I think we're throwing a connotation onto exotic that maybe others don't.
I know it's possible.
Lisa.
Totally, that's where I went.
Our minds are filthy.
Well, we're old enough for them to be filthy. Right? They're filthy but retired.
Yes, filthy but retired. Okay, so I didn't know this, and maybe you did, but I didn't know this. We have world roller skating competitions.
I did not know about this.
Legitimately.
Serious?
People are skating around as if they're on figure skates. They're doing twirls, they're doing lifts, they're doing all the things. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this just someone who couldn't make it in the figure skating world and chose
Okay,
to
but
do
okay.
roller skating? I don't
Let
know.
let's unpack this though. Okay, so we're making that judgment. Is it like
Totally.
saying the pickleballers when they have the pickleball world championship? Is that because they couldn't make it in tennis? Is it the same type of thing? Are we demeaning their accomplishments?
Oh, I got my judgment pants on
I
apparently.
think you might have. I think it's weird. It's weird.
I've
Like,
never seen it, nor have I ever heard of it before, but
and it
roller
would be
skating is coming back.
true, but roller skates are heavy. It would be that'd be hard to do your jumps and it's hard to spin on four wheels, I bet.
They were doing it.
It seems clunky.
I know, but I was just like, wow, this is pretty interesting. And I'm
You,
like,
you know what it is? It's because the stereotype when I think of roller skating, I think of roller skating derby.
oh, yes.
And I think of like very aggressive.
Yeah. No, this looked like a figure skating competition, but it was roller skates.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand why we need that.
No, I
I
don't.
think that's the thing, right? Is do we need every sport?
I don't know because they had pretty little costumes on too. Like it was full bore.
Huh. Like I sometimes think like we have the Olympics coming up, right? And I sometimes think that maybe ancient Athens had the right idea with just like 7 or 8 sports.
Well, now we have everything.
Now, and like I remember like yeah, like does flag football need to be an Olympic sport? Not really.
It's not an Olympic sport.
I think it's a tryout Olympic sport or it isn't. It's something. Yeah. Everything is an Olympic sport now. Everything
Oh,
becomes a
dear.
sport.
Well, snowboarding is an Olympic sport.
Right? And I get there's great skill involved in it,
Yes.
but where do we draw the line?
Apparently at nothing.
No, right? Like beach volleyball, Olympic sport.
Oh, yeah.
I
We
get
have
that it takes
that.
a lot of skill and that it's really cool,
Well, because it's 2-man, right?
right? And smaller courts and all of that sort
Mhm.
of stuff. I get that. I'm not taking away from what it must take to be that athlete.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know if everything needs to be at the Olympics.
And you get a gold, a silver, or a bronze.
Right. You do not get a participation award at the
No,
Olympics.
I was just thinking that.
They do not care that you participated, actually.
You do not get a participation award.
You do not, right? You get a place to stay, but not a
Yeah.
participation award.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, okay, sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, I'm just saying, like in terms of the Olympics, the only thing I probably will be watching is Snoop Dogg. So make it interesting, people. That's all
I will watch sports because I like sports. I didn't even know that Snoop Dogg was going to be there. That's where we differ.
He's one of the ambassadors.
Okay,
He's going to be
right.
actually reporting on what he sees because they find him quite funny. Because when
they
he was watching, what do they call? It's horse jumping. It's a word. There's a word for that.
Equestrian.
Equestrian.
Yeah.
He was watching that, and the way he talked about the horse and how it was jumping was hilarious.
I'm sure it probably gets a lot of viewers too.
Oh my God. Yes. I mean, yes, we need to have Snoop Dogg in our life.
Go Snoop Dogg, right?
I'm
but I did not
totally
know that.
in.
That's not why I'm watching the Olympics.
Totally why I'm watching the Olympics.
That's where we differ. That's where we differ. Okay, interesting thing here. So Adam from the Odd Dad Out podcast, our friend Adam, he sent a video of a kid playing. Remember that game Skip It? Remember you put the thing on your ankle? Remember we did it at your mom's house?
Yes, I did it. You did not.
I did too. I skipped it.
Nope, you didn't. You stepped over it.
Skipped it.
No, not really.
Kind of still. I just had a variation of it.
Sure.
Right? Just a variation. So anyway,
Okay.
so he sent this video. And what it was saying was that millennials probably don't know how to play Skip It. And then I got thinking, I wonder if a millennial kid ever would have learned how to double dutch.
Oh, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, they still skip rope, don't they?
Where do you buy a skip rope?
Walmart.
Right. Walmart. Remember, like you used to buy the long ones for double dutch?
Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody? I think people do know how to double dutch.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think they do.
I feel even at my sister's age, she did not learn how to double dutch.
Oh,
I
I
think
was
double
not
dutch.
good at double dutch. I was not good at double
I
dutch.
wasn't that good at it either, right? I couldn't
No.
get in.
Yeah, it was
I
hard to
was
get in.
right. Like I had two friends that were like, we'd play it at recess in public
Oh,
school,
yeah, yeah.
and I always was a never ender, which meant I was always at the end. Me and Marnie Petter always never enders. Myrna Lowe and Julia Lowe always in the right because they could get in. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? We all learned how to count by twos really well,
Oh my
right?
God.
But they could get it. They could get in so
Yeah.
easily. Vanda Hunter could kind of get in, but only a select few. I could never get in. I could barely get in on single skipping. Right? Even that took time for me to figure out how to get in.
Oh my
But
God.
boy, I could spin those ropes like it was nobody's business. I was a
And
turner.
and like when you think about it, like what's exciting about skipping?
Nothing. You're just jumping up and
You're
down.
jumping a rope.
You're
Unless
jumping
you
a
can
rope.
learn like fancy moves and then you're turning and then you're
Right?
touching the ground
But
and then you turn again.
we did it every recess, or sorry, correction. They did it every recess.
And you watched.
I used to practice on our porch.
Oh
Right?
God.
We practice and practice. Couldn't do it. Sometimes
Not
you have to
happening.
admit defeat, and when you got to know that's not your sport. Right? That's not my. It wasn't my
Oh,
sport.
maybe double dutch should be an Olympic sport.
Like if it was really cool double dutch, eh?
Like serious, like synchronized jumping
Yeah, that
double
would be
dutch
pretty
stuff.
cool. Hey,
I'd watch that.
I'd watch that.
I'd
I'd
watch
watch
that.
that. Yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be a
But
good
oh, your double dutch days are over,
double
Lisa.
dutch days. Really never took off.
I wonder what else millennials don't know, or even like Gen Z. Like there must be so many things that we've done as kids that they would never have encountered, just
Like
because
they probably never had to go door to door to get money for like fundraise.
they've probably never had to canvas.
Right? Did they have to canvas?
Did they bring, was it UNICEF? The UNICEF
Right?
box when you went trick or treating on
Right?
Halloween?
Did they ever sell world's finest chocolates? Right? Oh my god.
Oh, so many things. So
All
many
the
things.
time, world's finest chocolates, right?
Yeah.
My mom would be like, "Are you serious? We will buy the case and end this now."
Oh,
Right?
good times, good times.
We canvassed for everything. We fundraised our own projects. Yeah, you can go, but
Oh,
you're gonna have to raise your own money by going door to door in the neighborhood and asking strangers for their money.
it's creepy.
Right? Totally creepy, right? Like they don't know encyclopedias. They don't know encyclopedia men,
Yeah. That's,
right?
oh, yeah.
They never had the Avon lady come to their house
No, never had the
ever,
Avon lady.
right? It's like none of
Darn
these
it.
things. They've
So
missed
much
out.
fun.
Yeah, they've missed out.
So Kelly Ann, a friend of the podcast, sent a picture of a messy counter and then voila, gone. There was an appliance garage.
So when I saw that messy
apparently.
counter, I felt stress and an instant rash coming on. I was like, "Ugh, I'm gonna
Oh,
shit on that counter."
I know. And then it was gone. It was delightful.
And what a brilliant idea, right? Because
Yeah.
we make a garage for the bread and the tea and the kettle back in
Uh-huh.
the day.
Mm-hmm.
Why not make a whole garage for appliances
To hide your appliances behind.
to hide your shit behind? And yet it was tasteful and it looked good.
Yeah. And you couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell that there was 150 unnecessary appliances behind that wall, right? Right? Like
Oh,
Ronald
yeah.
Reagan, "Mr. Gorbachev, let down that wall," right? "Raise that wall."
Yeah.
Whoa, where'd all that come from?
There's so much in there. But it's
It was
like, I'm like, I would be that person. I would love that.
okay, so right now, you and I don't have a lot of stuff on our counters.
No, I don't do that.
We're not those people, right?
No.
If you had the ability to hide it behind a wall, would you?
Yes,
How about
absolutely.
you'd bring more stuff out?
No, well, yes, I would maybe
Would
potentially.
you? I
If I
don't know
could
if
hide
I
it
would.
behind a wall, maybe.
I don't know if I still would.
No, I would.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't, but I would like
Maybe
the
just
wall.
actually, honestly, probably I would put my coffee pot, my air fryer, and my toaster behind that wall.
Every day you bring your coffee pot out?
No, I don't. It's on the
Oh,
counter,
okay.
but I would want to hide it.
You'd wanna hide it.
But speaking of people who have things on their counter, my mother's counter.
Always has a lot of stuff on that counter.
I'm like, oh my God, mother, can you just put some of it away?
Like you just want to take your arm and just collect it all, hey?
Oh, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know where I became that person that can't have anything on a counter, but apparently I am that person.
It's because we live in small apartments.
That's true.
Right?
And
it just looks
feels
cluttery.
Cluttery.
Right? Just too cluttery.
Totally.
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Okay.
And it's not pretty.
Oh.
I still, even though the cost of food that has been prepared by others, even though it is very expensive, I still bought it.
I need a virtual high five for this one. As do I.
I weighed my options. I thought of all the things that I could do.
That you can go without to get your food prepared by others.
And I was like, I do not want to cut my own fruit. I don't want to cut my own vegetables. I don't want to do this. I will pay the money. I was shocked by the price
of the
fruit that I bought that was prepared by others.
Because it's really expensive to have it prepared by others nowadays.
So expensive. And I was like, I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to do it because I still don't want to individually buy this fruit.
Right?
Cut it on my own.
It's like prepared by others now has a secretly built-in tax, and it's called the lazy tax. So now we're going to charge you the lazy tax because you're too lazy to cut your own fruit.
Too lazy. Totally. And I'm like, I have to shake my head at myself because I should not have bought what I bought. I should not have bought it. And I was like, I'm going to do it because I don't want to cut it.
It's the convenience. It's the convenience, right?
I'm like so goddamn lazy.
Right? But it's because they make the fruit look so appealing when it's prepared by others.
They do. And it just looks so easy to just like
have a little, have a nibble, right? Right? It just seems to make more sense.
I'm so sad. I'm just so sad.
I'm going to support you. I'm not going to let you beat yourself up over that
one. Okay, good.
Because you know what? Sometimes we have to have still things prepared by others.
Well, that's how I live my life.
Yeah, right? And fruit's the big one, right?
I was only okay buying fruit and vegetables. I could not buy the prepared by other like meals that I encountered because I was like, apparently that was overstepping. I was
right.
It was too much.
That's too much unless you're really in an emergency pinch.
In a bind.
Right. Can't just buy 5 of them and call it supper for the week. No.
Oh yeah. Apparently,
however, right?
I drew a line. I don't know.
We like to buy their chicken salad prepared by others, but that's just asking a lady to put it in the tin for me, in the container.
Right.
Right? Because I love chicken salad so much.
Chicken salad?
Chicken salad, right? Chicken Caesar salad? Chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Okay. I have, and I shake my head. Shaking my head at a Mars bar.
Oh.
I haven't had a Mars. I don't even know if I've ever even had a Mars bar.
I feel like you have.
Maybe like a Halloween candy one, maybe, but I don't even remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, for some reason, hey, I feel like a Mars bar. There's no rhyme or reason.
I haven't spiked my sugar today.
This is dear Mars bar. This is I shake my head. Mm-hmm. I'm shaking my head at the sweetness of said Mars bar.
Oh.
That Mars bar, and I can handle sweet. That Mars bar, Samantha, was so sweet. Not only did I throw it away after 2 bites.
Oh.
It was so sweet, it hurt my fake teeth. It felt like I was having cavities in my fake teeth.
How can you have cavities in your fake teeth?
You can't, but that's how it felt. It was so sweet in my fake teeth even. The fake teeth hurt. But this is bad.
It's just like gooey caramel and chocolate.
It's thick. It's a thick clump of nougat. Whatever the fuck nougat is. Kind of mad at Mars bar, actually.
Oh, come on.
I threw half of it away. I was mad, and I aggressively threw it in my garbage too.
I think that's phantom teeth hurting because your fake teeth don't hurt.
It was sweet enough to trigger a memory of how a bad cavity must have felt back in the day, right?
It triggered a memory.
Right? It
Oh,
triggered a
dear God.
memory, and there it was. So I'm shaking
Uh-huh.
my head at Mars bar. Friends of the podcast, if you wanna report to us and let us know, you like that chocolate bar? Because you got Jersey milk, yummy. You got Eat More, yummy. Oh, Henry, I can even live with that one. Not this one. How can I think something is too sweet?
I don't know.
It's not good. It's not
Not
good,
good.
right? Not good. Okay, but you wanna but here's something really exciting. I think you and I won't we don't have a reason to have them, but if we did, we would think they were pretty cool,
Oh,
okay?
dear.
It's a summer shoe I saw on Facebook.
God.
It's a mix between a flip-flop and a slide, right? So it's a summery shoe, right? Casual,
Uh-huh.
okay? It comes with a secret compartment. In the inside part of your shoe on the sole, you push it in, and out comes a compartment that holds 2 cigarettes. And then there's another compartment beside it. You push it in, holds this thing of matches. And then at the heel where your heel is, it's like that type of finish that is a match finish, so you can strike the match.
Excellent.
I'm like, that's perfect for people in the hospital who don't have a lighter. I got my shoes, I got my hospital shoes on, holding a smoke and my matches, and I can light it.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's so horrible.
I'm like, that is, if I smoke, that would be the cat's ass.
I
Think of
think,
all those 70s moms with their tab and their smokes if they had that shoe and their
oh my,
muumuus,
well,
because they
yeah,
all wore muumuus even if they didn't need them. They
that's
all wore a
true.
muumuu, right? They had their
Mhm.
muumuus and that shoe on and their smoke so quick. Boom. And there's my smoke and my tab, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought it was like super cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that's thinking, right?
I don't see the use of it for me.
Because you don't smoke.
I don't smoke and
You
neither
don't
do
smoke.
you.
Nor do I. But for people who smoke,
It might be a nice handy shoe to have for camping.
well, what would you put in there? Not smoking.
Well, I mean, you still can have matches in it, and maybe instead of smokes, it's like a doobie.
Or there you could have you could have a joint in there easily, hey? I feel we could make it work.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
Yes, and then those shoes will never show up, just like that water bottle never showed up.
I know, right? But most things do show up.
You're still waiting for that water bottle.
Still waiting for that. One day it's gonna show up.
One day, somewhere,
One day it's out there. It's
somehow.
out there. Somebody's enjoying my water bottle, and you know what? You're welcome.
Oh my God. Okay. So, have we entered our just tired years?
Oh, you asked me on Friday. You said, "What's wrong?" Nothing. I'm just tired. Doesn't mean anything's wrong. I'm just tired.
We're just tired.
Just tired.
By the time we get to Friday, we're like
Just
zonked.
tired. Just tired. Right? I'm still happy to see you. I'm still in a good mood. I'm still excited to have plans, but
We're just tired.
Just tired. So I think that we have to spin it so it's not a negative.
No, we're just in our tired years, and
Just in our
and
tired years.
maybe once we hit 60, we'll have gotten over the hump of that.
Maybe, right? Like we're just approaching our elder years now, right? So there's going to be some upheaval in all of that.
Yes,
Right?
upheaval for sure.
But I feel totally that we're in our just tired years.
You know, I start off good with great intentions at the beginning of the week, and by the time Friday comes, and I'm like, I need a nap.
I think it's good that you can get till Friday. I'm good, but by the time 4 comes, I'm just tired.
Actually, yes. Okay, thank
Right?
you, because that's
Right?
more truthful. Because by the time you get home from work, you're like, I should just put on
tired.
my pajamas and go to bed.
Totally, right? Except for it's still sunny. Right?
And now it stays sunny forever.
The other night I went to bed at like almost 10:30 and it was still sunny out. And I'm like, this is not helping, even though I have blackout curtains. I know mentally that the sun is still out there. And as an adult, I should not be in bed before the sun.
No, but I mean, you know what? That's what blackout curtains are for.
I don't know. And if we're just in our just tired years, I think we can be positive about our just tired years, right? I'm more concerned about our pee pad years. Those are after our just tired years.
Or pee.
Right? Pee pad.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, we're gonna be heading there.
God, it's like, oh,
It's like we
a
need a
bathroom.
checklist, like, yep,
A
pee
bathroom
pad,
cannot be close enough. I swear to God.
right? And again, and I know we've said this before, but it's like there's like your bladder somehow it develops an internal message. And literally I can so bathroom's right across from my office. I be sitting down, I gotta go
Yeah.
to the bathroom, no big deal. The minute I put my hand I can get into the bathroom, but the minute I have to lock that bathroom door, unbutton my pants and sit, those 3 steps is just almost too much for my bladder to handle. It's like a puppy that's excited to see me when I come home from work, right?
Oh my God. I don't know why though. Like it's
It's like
so
it's
bizarre.
like 3 steps too many, and it's like, I have 3 steps to do. I have to lock the door, undo my pants, and sit, right? That's how women have to do it. So,
So
dear bladder,
yeah.
hang on.
And the problem is that when you go into a cold space,
Oh,
triggers it. It's a trigger.
triggers it. Totally.
Total trigger.
Yeah. And that's crazy too, right?
I'm like, seriously, didn't have to go. Now I have to go
Now I have to
because I
go.
walked into a cold space.
Right, right, and that's not fair.
No, it's
You know what else isn't fair? It isn't fair that now my nighttime pee schedule has changed to I have to pee at 4:30 in the morning. I get up at 6. Are you fucking kidding me? And could I hold out till 6? I could, but I'm gonna lie wide awake, contemplating holding it out till 6.
So why not just get out of bed and pee?
Let's go pee, right?
Or why don't you just put on your Depends, Lisa?
I'm not there yet. I'm gonna fight that step as long as I can. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you
Okay.
posted. Hey, so I don't know if you recall, but remember last year we had a pigeon at work that had eggs
Uh-huh.
in my boss's office?
Yes.
Out of nowhere on Friday, there she was again. There's the
And
pigeon on the eggs, and there's 2 eggs.
Oh, it's
2
back.
eggs. I was super excited, right? Because I don't like pigeons, but I like the thought of life. I like the thought of life, Samantha, right? So
We don't like pigeons, but
but pigeon life for as long as it's gonna fly away and leave me alone is okay, right? It's okay. So we were all excited, right? There they were. Well, I can't even say we. By we, I just mean only me this year excited about pigeons. Nobody else cared about the pigeons. My boss didn't care. My boss didn't care. Just Lisa cared about the pigeons.
oh God.
Friday, there they are. I go to work on Monday. Eggs are gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, so either this dumb pigeon is a bad mom and didn't stay on her birds long enough before a big crow came and took them.
Oh.
Like, hi, no, but maybe not. Oh, because if she's not being a good mom and staying with her babies, they weren't even hatched yet. They can't even defend themselves. They're an egg still,
No. Yeah.
right? And
Uh,
she should have just stayed sitting on them.
Are
Kind
you
of mad at the pigeon.
are you crushed?
I was really crushed. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? They were
And
just there."
and
This
no one
last
else
year's no,
no one else was crushed.
nobody else cared. No, no. Nope, nope. It's excitement for one and disappointment for one only. Right?
Oh dear God.
I feel that they were quite okay with with how it all transpired.
Well, maybe she'll come back with eggs again.
Yeah, but that'll be 3 times in a row, right? Maybe what she needs to get the hint and shouldn't keep having babies, right? Because she's not doing very good with that,
No, she's not.
right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Bitter disappointment.
Bitter.
Bitter.
So
Bitter.
Facebook Tuesday was about what you put on your fries.
What do you put in? What do you dip on your fries?
Or
What do you put on your
what do
fries?
you dip with your fries?
Right.
And that was from Kathy, right?
That was from Kathy, friend of the podcast, Kathy.
Friend of the podcast. And some people had some strong thoughts about barbecue sauce, mayo, and definitely the dill dip. And I'm like, what did dill dip ever do to you guys?
What did dill dip ever do to people? Right? It's delicious on a chicken finger. It's just natural to dip your fry in it.
Right? Just like ranch.
Just like ranch, but better because ranch is horrible.
Ranch is delightful.
I don't like ranch like you do.
I know.
I know, it's your go-to. I don't love it.
But the one I would have kicked was barbecue because I'm like, what is the point of that?
I would have kept it. What would I have kicked? I would have kicked ranch.
Oh.
Yeah, because I really don't like ranch.
No, I'm fine with it. And honey mustard I don't have any use for either.
But it's fine. I don't mind dipping a fry in it.
No, I would not do that. No.
I don't know.
No,
it was interesting. I appreciated the idea.
It was a good suggestion and people liked it. They responded well to it.
Stay tuned for next week when you see what I thought she asked me to do. Because when I put it together, it was late and I didn't recheck the email. And so I put together what I thought and then I read the email. I'm like, oh, nope, not this one.
Yeah. And I'm like, nope, that's not what she said.
So Kathy, I stayed up late getting your fries together.
Yes, you did. You stayed up late. But it was really cool is that Paula Bennett sent a picture of feet that had acrylic nails.
It was nasty.
And she shared it as her I Shake My Head.
I loved it.
And we're mentioning it because this is exactly what we want you guys to do.
Because we want to shake our heads at that.
Nobody needs to put acrylic nails on their toes.
It's nails on toes.
It's disgusting. Yeah. So like look at how long and the caption was, look how long the toes look. And I'm like, that's wrong.
It's horrible.
That's just really, really wrong.
Right?
So we also shook our head with Paula on that one. And then Stephanie Richenberg also sent an I Shake My Head, but hers was interesting because she was shaking her head at the sweaty coochie Begone undies. And I'm like, seriously? Coochie.
And that was on the ad, right? Coochie.
This is my sweaty coochie.
In
my head, it had
be gone.
Yeah, in my head, it had a twang.
Did it have a twang?
Sweaty coochie.
My sweaty coochie.
My sweaty coochie.
And I'm like, but it kind of made you think a little bit.
It did. Right? But that was a good one because I would have shook my head at that one as well.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Paula and Stephanie, for sharing your I Shake My Heads. Please, guys, if you have an I Shake My Head, share it with us, share it with the group. And you know what? We're going to talk about it.
Talk about it.
You want to hear your name mentioned on the podcast?
There you go.
And we would like to say hi to Anna M, who just became our 95th subscriber on YouTube.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We have 95. That's amazing.
5 more to go, and then we hit your February goal.
So many months late, but whatever.
But we didn't lower the bar. We didn't say we'd be happy with 80.
No, we
still want 100.
We still want 100. And we want to say hello and thank you to Haley S, who has joined the Patreon family.
Thank you, Haley.
Yes, so that's exciting. So thank you guys. Again, that's what we do. We're on all the socials. We have our YouTube channel, so you can connect with us anywhere. And if you want to check out our website, it's ishakemyheadpod.com. You can sign up for newsletters, check out our blog, and you can stay to listen to any or all of the episodes because you can listen to our episodes on the website. If you want to check out our videos, you can go to our YouTube page and subscribe to get notified of a new episode. And Patreon is patreon.com/ishakemyhead. And for as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode every month. Or every other month.
The month doesn't necessarily go from the 1st to the 30th.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there.
We try to get it to you within a 30-day period.
Yeah, so check out our new website, ishakemyheadpod.com. It's really cool. Everything's there.
Everything's there. One-stop shopping.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Can we tell? We can't tell our secret yet, can we?
No, not yet.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Stay tuned for the big reveal.
Woohoo!
So much excitement. Okay, but this is what I'm not excited about. I'm shaking my head, Samantha. Sockettes, right? We wear them in our shoes.
Yeah.
We used to be okay with just bare feet, and then all of a sudden we needed a sockette.
Yes.
Okay. So I put my sockettes on. 3 steps, my sockette is slipped off my ankle, and now it's just toes for the rest of the day. Just toes. I shake my head at sockets.
Yeah. It's because you need the sockette that has a little string that you can tighten at the back of your ankle because you have like chicken leg ankles.
I have no ankle.
You have chicken leg back
What's
heels.
That? Like my Achilles heel.
You have nothing back there. There's no meat for it to stick to. There's no
Literally, I'm
not
not
good.
even at the car, and they're already just toes and crumpled up in a ball in my shoe for the whole day,
Yeah.
right? And then I wonder why I have sore feet at the end of the day. I'm like, it's because I've been walking on crumpled socks all day,
You
right?
have been. Yeah.
All day crumpled socks,
It is not good.
right? And why did we have to go to that trend? Why?
I think we thought just our bare feet in shoes was stinky, unhygienic.
For 45 years, 50 years, it wasn't. What about okay, speaking of that, what about Jason Kelsey, who says he doesn't wash the bottoms of his feet? You wash the
Hi.
bottoms of your feet?
Yes, I do.
You pick up your foot and you wash it.
Why doesn't he wash the bottom of his feet?
He says, why would you wash the bottom of your feet? You don't need to. It was a big thing on their podcast.
Oh my god.
Travis says he washes the bottom of his feet, but only if he's been practicing, because then they're like squishy and sweaty.
Yeah.
What? Makes me think you're not lifting and washing other parts then. I don't know about men, but I feel that women are lifting and washing
Yes.
all parts, right?
All parts that need to be lifted and
All parts get lifted and washed underneath,
Oh, gross.
including feet.
Including feet.
Okay, so we got to go here. We got to go here. She did it. She was having a good day.
Yep.
Kate Middleton went and attended the Trooping of Color or of
the color.
She went. It was an important day for her family. It's an important day for the royal family.
Yeah.
Her first public appearance since her cancer diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
She looked beautiful.
She did.
Her kids were adorable.
Yes.
It was just wonderful. And how wonderful to see her out and about.
I thought it was good.
It was so good. I was so thrilled and so happy. And I just think that, that's encouraging, right? Good for her. Having a good day. Felt that was an important thing. She was going to muster up the strength to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of negativity that I read sent me to the TikTok to address. I had to address it.
Because they were saying that she was too thin or something?
Too skinny. Why didn't she lose her hair? A lot of that. Maybe she did. Maybe she's in a royal wig. Why do we care? She's undergoing chemotherapy.
We're gonna bash a woman who's going through cancer treatment.
So much judgment.
And they're upset because she didn't lose her hair?
Because she didn't lose her hair.
Oh,
well, maybe she did. We don't know.
We don't know.
Why? But why do we care?
Like, she's not going to go out in public with no hair. If she did lose her hair, she's going to have a wig and it's going to look similar to her hair.
Right.
And no offense, people, we don't know what kind of treatment she's on. We don't know what she's doing.
And it doesn't matter if she has hair or no hair.
Oh,
she's undergoing cancer treatment. So she was having a day that she felt well enough. This was my whole argument on TikTok, that she felt well enough to go out and put herself on display. Not like us. God forbid we ever get cancer. We're having we get cancer. We're having a good day. We might go to the grocery store.
Right.
Looking like a piece of shit. Because we're feeling horrible. She looked like $1 million. Is she too thin? I don't know. She was thin to start off with. She's going through cancer. Probably has lost some weight. But the negativity drove me to post on TikTok. Made some friends, made some enemies. Right? I just don't think any person, whether it's Kate Middleton or anybody, we shouldn't knock when they're in the middle of treatment.
You shouldn't say anything other than inspiring words.
Right. Like, hey, you know what? Way to go. You look great. Glad you had a good day today.
Yeah. That's really rude.
So much judging. I was so mad. Right?
I think that Kate Middleton is a strong woman and she, bounced back from the cancer.
Yeah.
And come out swinging.
Sure she will.
Watch yourselves, people.
Right? And people were like, it's because she has great health care. And so we need to bash the fact that she can afford good health care.
So we
lucky for her to be in a place of privilege. Good for her.
And I'm sure that she understands she's in a place of privilege.
Yeah. I don't think I don't feel she's hanging it over anybody's head.
No, but I guarantee you that after this, she probably is going to add other charities and things like this.
Totally. Absolutely.
Around this to her whole daily routine of the
Right, or
things that
another
she
women's health cause or
yeah,
something,
like
right?
you don't like people.
Right?
She's gonna do something around this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I feel like it's in
Don't you
her
dare.
nature.
Yeah, don't you dare.
No, just leave her alone.
Right? Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Samantha, leave her alone. I
I
agree.
I feel like calm your shit down and worry about how clean your house is.
Yeah, totally.
Calm your shit. Calm your tits.
Calm your tits.
Calm your tits. Calm your tits and clean your goddamn
Calm your
house.
tits and clean your house, people. Right?
And I know we've talked about house cleaning before, but I'm just saying, is it
We,
possible that you inhale too much fume?
oh,
And that's why you lose your marbles.
because we're cross mixing bleach and lemon and ammonia.
Right?
So like it's like being a chemist. And we're in the bathroom doing it. We're in a small confined space,
Yes.
right? I'm in the bathroom. I've got the lemon bleach, the bleach, the vinegar Windex. I got 4, right? You got whatever does your toilet. You got 4 or
Uh-huh.
5 different things all just wafting around you.
Wafting.
And all of a sudden you get that little tickle. And that's the tickle. That's the sign of you're about to lose your life because you have over fumigated.
Right?
Right?
Right? It's
Too
not
much
good.
fume. I think you can over fume.
I think you can. You can't over clean though. I'm just saying.
You can't over clean. There's no over cleaning. And it's a slippery slope, right? Because you can't have one without the other.
But
Right?
turn on your bathroom fan.
At least turn on your fan, people, right?
Uh-huh.
That is the word of advice from I Shake My Head for Lisa and Sam. Turn your bathroom fan on if you're going to be in there.
Yeah, calm your
Right?
tits.
Calm your
Don't talk
tits.
don't stop being judgmental of other people and just fucking clean your house.
Just clean your fucking house, man. You got nothing
Keep,
to do? Clean your house.
keep busy, clean your house.
Right? Your house can be cleaned every single day. It gathers new dust and new shit.
Yeah. I just
Right?
love the phrase calm your tits.
Right? Calm your tits, and if you're bored, calm your tits, and if you're bored, check your baseboards. That'll slap you right back into reality.
Oh my god, for sure. Check your
You think you're all
baseboards.
that, Miss Housekeeper? How's your baseboards? Right? Right? How's the dust? You got hardwood floors? How's the dust in your closet?
How about check the tops of your cupboards
Right? How's
for
that doing?
dust bunnies?
Right? Because nobody ever does up there.
No.
Not even when we moved did we do that.
Nope.
Right? So the next people just puts their shit on top of it.
It's not pretty, folks.
It's not good. It's not good at all, right?
Not pretty.
No.
I know that when I moved over a year ago, I think I left that apartment cleaner than when I walked in.
Totally you would have, right? And I know we did too, right? Because we got back our $125.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yeah. I think I surprised the place I lived in before I moved to my second residence, and now I'm in my third one. But because I had lived in that apartment for, oh God, a good solid decade or more, right?
Yeah,
I lived there for a long time.
Yeah.
And when the girl came to do the walkthrough, she's like, wow. Like, yeah, you're losing a good tenant.
Yeah.
Just
Bye-bye.
so you know.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Because you wouldn't fix anything and you let hooligans into the apartment building. And now I'm gone.
And now we move out. We put up with a lot, but once the hooligans come.
I should have left after the guy was like being chased in the apartment building by the cops that one Sunday morning. And all I did was cheer him on.
Right?
Run, Forrest, run, as he boots it across the field.
There were signs, Samantha, just like me, right? Like the meth head across the hall. That was a sign.
Right.
You know.
We just deserved better, Lisa.
And we got better in our 55th year.
Right, because now we live in a 55 plus building.
Right? Living my best golden girls years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. I watched a reality show the other day.
Ooh, which one?
It's Mediterranean. Mediterranean.
You watch weird stuff.
Below the Deck Mediterranean. Sorry. Came to me. And I watched it a long time ago and then I came back to it. that I just watched one episode and all I thought was reality TV is bonkers.
Why do you watch that stuff?
Because
You like a train
always
wreck.
I always am slightly interested in how crazy these people can get.
Right.
And then I realized I can't watch this crazy because it makes me feel like,
Because it's like crazy just moved in and realized that there was like an underground parking garage,
yeah, I
right?
have
Like,
like I lose my faith in humanity when I watch reality TV
I'm
shows.
like that with 90 Day Fiance.
So
I'm
I
just like,
just
really?
Yeah, I just shake my I can't watch that stuff either. I shake my head at all of that. I shake
Yeah.
my head at all the reality TV shows that are out there and we just soak them up. It's like the housewives of
I can't
Orange
do those.
County
Can't do
and
them.
Beverly Hills and New York and all this
But
other shit.
but look at how excited I was to find my 1,000 pound sisters last year. I can't wait for it to come back. It better come back. I'm like,
Oh
shouldn't it
my
be back by
god.
now?
See, because you also like that, right? You
I
like to
love
watch
that.
the train wreck, but the 90
Remember?
Day Fiance stuff, I can't watch it. I
Nope.
can't watch The Bachelor anymore. It's too cringy for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, do you guys know
But
what you look like?
but I might not be able to watch my 1,000 pound sisters anymore because they've lost weight, and it was bad enough last year. Remember with Amy who wore the bathing suit better, Lisa or Amy, right? I don't.
Well, that's true.
I I have to be on. If I'm going to be honest with myself, I'm not watching that show for all the right reasons.
You are not.
I
You
am
are
not.
not.
I
And we
am
know
not.
that about you. I'm
Right?
not watching that. If I'm watching any of the reality TV shows, it's not because I think the characters are great.
Right.
I'm watching to see what utter nonsense, bullshit, stupid crap they
Right.
pull.
Right.
And how drunk they get, and then what they do when they're drunk, and if they land in the ocean because they're too drunk to
Totally
stand.
right. Right.
I'm like waiting for the train wreck, and I'm like, I can't have this in my life.
See, I can still have some of it. That's why I know with the 1,000 pound sisters, right? Last year I was like in it to win it, loved it, loved it. But then when all of a sudden Amy started looking different, I'm like, I don't know if I should be feeling bad about who wore the bathing suit better, me or Amy.
Well, it's just like watching my big fat fabulous life or whatever she is
Yes,
now.
that's a train wreck. It's coming back on in a couple
Oh,
weeks.
is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, cuz it's just
It's cringy.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
like do you watch it because you're interested and you want to
Mm-mm.
and you're hoping for the best?
You're
And
not.
it's like not really.
You're not hoping for the best for her. Like
No.
you
And
want
then
to because you don't want to be a horrible person, but
no.
that's what those shows bring out the horribleness in us, right? Right? I watch my 1,000 pound sisters to feel better about myself. And it worked until Amy got the same bathing suit as me.
Yeah, and then you were done.
And I'm like, fuck this show. Right? Fuck you, Amy, and your 1,000 pound weight loss. Right?
Why couldn't the reality shows just stay with like dancing stuff?
Right. It's like little kids dancing doesn't affect me.
No, or just like, you know,
America's Got
people
Talent.
yeah, like people competing for dance and to be the
Yeah,
best dancer and
totally.
like wait, let's stick with that, shall we?
I agree 100%.
Or the best singer,
Yeah.
American Idol. Like it just but
Yeah.
then I couldn't watch American Idol because I was
No,
like
'cause
so bored.
it was too bad this
So
year.
bored.
Yeah, it was not good.
And I didn't like the voice either.
I didn't watch The Voice.
You know who's coming back though?
Masked Singer's the way to go. No, who's
Yeah,
coming
but
back?
who's coming? You know who's coming back? Adam.
Oh, interesting.
He's going back to the voice.
Okay. Huh.
Mhm.
Interesting. But no Blake.
No, Blake
Yeah.
is done. He's retired now.
He's retired. Interesting. Okay, but you know how we're always looking kind of like to learn something new, right? Like expand our horizons.
You are.
I found it. I found it. Did you know if you store plastic wrap like saran wrap in the
Uh-huh.
freezer,
Uh-huh.
it makes it easier to unroll?
Ha!
Because plastic wrap at room temperature becomes sticky. That's why it's so hard to unroll.
But wouldn't it break in the freezer?
It says it would not.
Really?
However, I tried the ketchup hack and it didn't work. You know how you have the ketchup bottle and you squeeze it like this? It said you're supposed to squeeze it from the sides
Uh-huh.
and then it would squeeze on its own. It does not.
It does not.
I could not get it to squeeze from the sides. I'm like, that hack doesn't work. But that hack might work.
Well, why don't you try it and let us know?
I'm gonna try it. I'll see. I'll let you know.
I
I'm
just feel like
curious.
it'll break.
And then I saw something funny today on probably the TikTok, and it said, I was today. Okay, think about this one, Samantha. I was today years old when I realized that the first, second, third, and how they spell it, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the first, the number one, ST,
Uh-huh.
second, number two, ND, is because each word ends with those last 2 or 3 letters. So first ends in ST,
Uh-huh.
second ends in ND,
Uh-huh.
third ends in RD. So when you do the number 3, you do the third, fourth, TH,
Oh.
all ends in those letters.
Okay, that makes sense.
Who knew it made sense?
Huh.
Who knew it made sense?
I was today years old.
I was today years old when I learned that it made sense. Sometimes I don't get shit like that, man.
I don't get shit like that. That's
Crazy,
weird.
right?
So bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Uh-huh.
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 Yeah.
So I need to ask, has anyone ever said you look like a celebrity?
No, why? Are you just being mean?
No.
No. Nobody's ever said I look like a celebrity.
Oh my God, don't get so defensive.
Kind of mad right now at you
Why?
because you know nobody's ever said that.
Well, I mean, everyone thinks you're a 14-year-old boy, so I mean.
I'll take that. I'll take that as a 55-year-old woman. Why has somebody said you look like a celebrity?
Yeah.
Who?
One time when I had reddish brown hair, someone thought I was Gina Davis or had the same facial structure as Gina Davis. Yeah. And then I was back in my day, when I had longer brownish hair, someone thought I looked like Scully from the X-Files.
Who's Scully?
She's Gillian Anderson.
Oh, look at you, pretty girl.
I know, aren't
Who's
I?
a pretty girl?
I'm pretty, Lisa.
You're a pretty girl, hey? No.
That question was really for me.
To feed your fat ego. And nobody's ever said that I look like a 14-year-old boy except you. However, if I put my Blue Jay ball cap on, I really do look like a 14-year-old boy. I do understand where the comment could have come from.
Yes, that's true. So no one has ever said, "Oh, Lisa, you look like so and so."
No.
Mm-mm. At all.
Ever.
Huh.
No. I don't think I do look like anybody famous.
I don't know.
When I look like somebody famous, it'll be because it's me.
Right? There you go, Lisa. That's the ticket.
That's what I'm aiming for. Me.
Oh my God. Of
Good one,
course.
Samantha. Good one.
Okay, guys, we love your feedback on what we talk about. So check out our website, ishakemyheadpod.com, and leave a message or a voicemail. You might just find it being mentioned during an episode. Check out our swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. We really appreciate you guys listening to us. Always a fun time. Lisa, yeah. So I just wanted to say that because, I wanted to end on a different note today.
Really? Okay. Well, then I'll thank John Domingo for helping us out with editing our podcast.
I was going to also do that, but I just thought,
babe.
I was so mean to you when I called you a 14-year-old boy.
But you weren't.
that I should probably say, Lisa, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Right. You're such an asshole. What's your friendship based on? Assholeness. Who's the bigger ass? That'd be our question, Jake. 10 questions with Lisa and Sam from the podcast I Shake My Head.
Yeah.
Who's the bigger asshole? Oh, just depends on the day.
It depends on what we're talking about.
Just depends on the topic and on the day. Right?
Oh,
Who's
God.
the nicest one? Oh, hard to say again.
Tough.
Depends on the day.
It depends on what we're talking about. It totally does.
Oh, I feel I can dish it out as much as I can take it, Samantha.
Yeah, because there are times when I'm like out in public and you want to say something and I'm like, you shut your mouth.
I haven't even said it yet.
Shut your mouth.
I don't even know how you even know.
And then there are times when I say something and you're like, whoa. I'm like, needed to be said.
Sometimes I'm surprised and shocked. I'm like, you're not going to like where this goes. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Right?
God.
She's in making a point mood. It's not going to go good.
Nope. And she's
Right?
got all her brain cells functioning for once.
Everything. I'm just going to sit back and watch this happen. Right?
Oh, God. Good time.
All right, Samantha. Anything else this week?
No, we really do thank John for putting together everything.
Yes, we do. And we really do have a surprise next week.
We do, but we can't say it right now.
But we can't say it right now.
No,
it's
we
not
cannot.
a guest, so don't get that excited.
No, don't get that excited. It's not a guest.
Right? We didn't need to live up to that hype.
No, we don't.
No, at all. All right. So anyways, friends of the podcast, have a great week.
Have a lovely week.
Download, subscribe, suggest, and recommend.
Woohoo!
All right, Samantha, always a pleasure.
Yeah, it should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.